First things first, happy birthday, talking heads. You're a whole year old. You're growing, you're starting to walk, you're still in diapers, and as Opsquatch said, you are still sucking on boobies. And somehow I don't think that'll change no matter how old you are. Yay! You're a whole year old, even though, I've only met you recently. I still love you just as much. And I know that your family isn't exactly conventional, I mean, you have a lot of mommies. I want you to know that that's okay, When daddy keeps switching mommies and bringing in new daddies for you, it's okay. It's nothing to be worried about, and it just means that you have more people to love you. So happy birthday, talking heads, and here's to another whole year with possibly more mommies and daddies. I swallowed my tongue ring yesterday. Not the whole thing, but just the ball. Thank God I didn't swallow the rod, because that seems like it would hurt sooner or later. If you have piercings on your lip or your tongue or your belly, there's always going to be a few people that are like, aren't you afraid of swallowing that thing? I mean, I hear that it happens all the time. And I'm always the one that's like, no, it does not happen. It just doesn't happen, because I've had piercings for years and it just doesn't happen. My belly ring has not fallen off. I've never swallowed my tongue ring, and I did yesterday. But to be fair, I had taken it out the day before and then switched it with a new one, and I remember being lazy and not screwing in the ball properly because I was in a hurry and I was lazy, and I remember that, and so that's why I swallowed it. It doesn't usually happen. It's never happened before, and it will never happen again. So yeah, I've got a little ball of titanium in my tummy right now. Yeah. Next, this saddening madness with Middlebrook. He's probably not going to watch this, but I'm going to talk directly to you, Jordan. I was kind of surprised that you were the type to let someone's comments, someone who you don't even know, or even if you did know the guy, I mean, to allow someone's comments to get to you, to the point where you would just sort of give up and leave and let them win. I mean, these guys on YouTube are like playground bullies, except, we're not the pushovers that they think we are. Or at least I didn't think we were. I mean, I don't think any less of you, to be honest. I mean, everybody has their own threshold for that sort of shit, and I understand if somebody keeps ragging on you about something that you created and you feel like you love. It hurts, and it's annoying, and it pisses you off, and I understand that, but I didn't think that leaving would be the thing to do. So we miss you, and I guess you're not exactly leaving this whole, vlogging thing behind, because, Crumbine was talking about how you would start your own website and do your thing on there. And since it is completely wrong to be away from Middlebrook, I suppose we will all have to move to your website now and leave YouTube behind, because it's just weird not having the king around. So, as your servants and peasants, we'll all migrate to whatever website you decide to go to. It'll probably be kind of like Plurk. Well, it'll be pointless, and we'll all have to go back to YouTube anyway. But yeah, we're not letting go of you so easily, dude. We're stalking you. Middlebrook. Kind of sucky. Movies. It's weird. I'm hearing two different extremes for the movie Watchmen. I mean, there are half of my friends who say don't watch it, and then some of them even walked out, and they're like, no, it's completely pointless, blah, blah, blah. And then I have a few other friends that are like completely for it, saying you have to see it, it's amazingly artistic and blah, blah, blah. So I'm kind of caught in the middle, and I don't even know if I can find anybody to go and watch it with me anymore, because so many people are just kind of blowing it off because of the negative feedback. So, I don't know. I guess I could watch it on DVD. but I don't want to. I did watch Knowing. How fucking scary is that shit, right? Any movie about the end of days just fucking freaks me out and makes me sort of depressed, and then I eat, and then I feel like I'm doing wrong by eating, and I feel like a glutton, and so then I need to exercise, but I don't exercise, so then I feel depressed that I can't even follow through with exercising, and it's just not good to watch movies like that. Fucking scary. On the other hand, though, I have a few friends who went and watched it with me and literally felt like getting baptized afterwards. They were just like repenting. But yeah, the crazy thing is, here in Indonesia, where the population is mostly Muslim, I think it's like 90-something% Muslim, the whole thing with swine flu, a lot of the people here feel like that is a revelation. Like, because Muslims are not allowed to eat pork. And I'm not exactly sure why, but a lot of people are twisting it and saying, like, with the whole epidemic with swine flu, they're like, see, it's coming to an end. Like, this is one of the signs of, the end of days, and this is why we don't eat pork. And I have nothing against Muslims, but I'm like, for these people, I'm like, yeah, you stopped eating pork thousands of years ago because in 2009 this would happen. Yes. I don't know. People are so freaked out. I think I'm gonna go eat some pork.